This is Not a Player Pod, a sports podcast by fans and for fans covering everything from the hardwood to the gridiron. So without further ado, let's send it off to the stars of the show, Lewis, Max, Jack, and John, because ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it is nap time.
Yo, what's going on, people? Welcome back to Not a Player Podcast, sponsored by German Auto Works. We're back. It is Sunday evening. Fellas, we just watched, about 7 hours of football. We got one more game tonight. The Vikings won in a rout. We're going to talk about that. We're going to give out our best win, our worst loss, and then we'll say goodbye as we want to watch this massive Sunday Night Football game between the Chiefs and the Giants. Lot on the line for Lewis Crosby. But fellas, how are we doing on this Sunday evening?
You know, I had a great time watching ball today. A good amount of upsets. I got slaughtered, but that's okay. Always a fun time watching ball with you two. Entertaining finishes to games. I know we'll talk about them coming up. But Max, what do you think of the day?
Great day. I think Tuck hit the nail on the head as far as I think reputation is on the line for Lewis tonight with this Giants team. He really
it's week 3, and is this already a reputation?
I think reputation is a little bit on the line with this one, but yeah, that'll be an interesting one. I've been flip-flopping. I know I picked the Giants in our weekly picks.
Well, you can change if you want to change that. You can change it. Game hasn't happened yet.
Nope. I'm sticking with the original thought, but
I like to be on my own in this one too.
It'll be a tough one.
I kind of wish you flipped.
I think the Chiefs win, but
okay.
But yeah, it was a fun Sunday.
Should we talk about the Vikings quick? We don't need to spend too much time. Obviously, it was a massive blowout. They scored 48 points, the most in which they've scored under Kevin O'Connell. Probably the most in which they've scored in the game in a long time. I don't know that for a fact, but it seems like it. Isaiah Rodgers with
legacy
a
game.
ridiculous football game. Carson Wentz. Maybe we touch on Carson Wentz first. After the first drive, we're sitting there, we're thinking the Monday morning headlines. What's everyone going to be talking about? Obviously, he had a great great drive. After that, he was pretty quiet. He didn't do much that stuck out, at least to me. But what do you guys think of what Carson Wentz did today? And obviously, he didn't have to do much, but he played decent, I guess.
Yeah, I think thankfully he didn't have to do much. I mean, he protected the ball well, no turnovers, like he wasn't a liability in any sense. 2 touchdowns. I think he played exactly how we want him to, and I think there's no doubt that this is still going to be handing the reins back over to JJ, I think, after that bye week.
Yeah, the bummer about this one is this would have been a perfect game for JJ to get some reps in because this Bengals defense is a little bit pathetic. They finally got the run game going. Max mentioned it off air, but the Christian Darrisaw is the most important player on this Vikings team. They had time in the pocket to throw. He was able to hit Hawkinson. Hawkinson's actually able to go catch some passes now that he's not having to worry about blocking people anymore. Yeah, so it was good to see TJ finally find the end zone in that one.
I think we should mention to people. I'm dying. We had to pause the recording and re-jump this. So, Lewis, continue your point on whatever you're talking about with the Vikings.
Yeah, so I mean, Darrisaw being back, Van Ginkel being back, we saw Dallas Turner with some production. Also, Harrison Smith making a nice comeback to the team, tipping that pass for the Isaiah Rodgers interception. So it's nice seeing those guys contribute. It would have been a lot of fun to see J.J. McCarthy in for this win because, honestly, the quarterback didn't really have to do too much, and this just would have been a nice confidence builder. Tuck.
Someone say too much help, right, Lewis? Quarterback had too much help?
He was getting too much help at the beginning, Carson Wentz. So it's just like for the national narrative, but I don't think it's going to start because this was a defensive victory.
Good Jordan Mason game, too.
was just going to say that. Jordan Mason was great. 16 carries, 116, and 2 touchdowns. They were creating gaping holes, again, probably because of the Bengals defense. The other thing I would say is that today is the last game without Jordan Addison. So that will be a nice
That's a
addition
great point.
next week. Guys are getting healthier. I agree with the Darisaw part. Van Ginkel being back was nice. So, yeah, it was a good win. Good feel-good win at home. But I don't think there's too much. Yeah, back-to-back game.
Do you think we see JJ next week, or is this another Carson Wentz week?
Carson Wentz, in my opinion.
I think if he had to play, he could. But given that it's the Browns, I know the Browns just beat the Packers.
Is it Steelers?
Sorry, you're right. Sorry, Steelers. Yes. I wouldn't be shocked if he sits Steelers and maybe comes back to the Browns. Otherwise, comes back the following week for sure against. I think we play the Eagles. I could be wrong. But yeah.
Correct.
All right.
So,
should we go
fun, 8:30
around?
a.m. wake up.
Yeah. We were talking about that too. I enjoy it. Maybe once, twice seems a bit excessive, but at least once waking up for ball is kind of fun.
Will Riker, 72-yard field goal. Don't want to miss that.
62
yards. He did not break the NFL record today.
Was good from 72.
Correct. So basically,
That's
a 72-yard
probably
field goal is what you're saying. So we're going to count it as a 72-yarder.
How come I feel like a lot of the 60-plus yard field goals, especially in the NFL, they clear it by a good amount, but very rarely do the kicks are good by probably 70, but they never attempt 70-yard field goals. Is there a reason for that?
Maybe they just don't want to look dumb. Maybe they just point of the game.
Field position element of it. I don't know.
Okay, that's fair.
I'd like to see some happen. Kind of like when John Gruden ran out for a 75-yard field goal and it came up 20 yards.
I remember that. Just had no chance. All right, should we go around the league a bit? Best win, worst loss. All right, I'll start. Worst loss. I'm giving that to the Dallas Cowboys. It's less about the actual game. It's more about the season in general. Just looking at Jerry Jones's face, what are the Cowboys doing right now? They are just in the definition of no man's land. Their defense is absolutely putrid. Sure, they play some fun ball games, but they came in against a Bears team that has looked like absolute dog water through 2 weeks and pretty much got run off the field. I mean, it was a blowout in the end. Joe Milton had to come in. So I'm picking the Cowboys as the worst loss. It's more of a narrative thing, I guess. I just think that they're in a tough situation as an organization. I don't know where they're going to go next. I almost feel like Dak Prescott needs to go. They need to do something to change the whole vibe of the franchise. I guess getting rid of Micah Parsons was the first step, but maybe Dak's the next step. Do you guys agree with that?
That's not the issue of this
Getting
team,
rid of
though.
Dak, the Walter Payton Man of the Year?
The defense is the issue of the team. They traded away their best piece. So, I don't know. I mean, CeeDee Lamb going down in the second play of the game surely didn't help today. But
let's not act like their offense is some...
Oh, their offense is a high-powered offense. They are still a high-powered offense.
14 points on this Bears team.
Well, there's no CeeDee Lamb.
Turnovers.
CeeDee Lamb is the difference in this game.
Do you think maybe going the route of having a... Do you think going the route of...
No, I don't think they win the CeeDee, but I think they scored more than 14 points.
Maybe going the route of going with young quarterback that you don't have to spend $1 bajillion on, like Dak Prescott, and can actually spend money on the defense. Maybe go that route.
Yeah, I mean definitely. But how much longer is his contract for right now? So I'm gonna look it up right now.
Yeah, I don't know, but I'm pretty sure he's getting paid a lot of money, and they could use that money. He's kind of like Kirk Cousins. Dak Prescott is kind of Kirk Cousins. There's a lot of similarity.
I 100% agree. Yeah. He's on the team through 2028, so they're not gonna get rid of him anytime soon. He
is making like 50-ish million this year.
Yeah,
that's a lot. That is a lot of money.
CD. I mean, that's why they had to trade Micah, is because they couldn't pay 3 of their players their entire cap. That's what is the Bengals issue right now too. Is they're paying Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase and like T. Higgins is getting paid a lot too, and also like Trey Hendricks is getting paid a good amount. So can you pay all those?
So they're
guys
just
at the same time?
they're stuck. They're stuck,
Yeah.
given that he's there through 2028. Yeah, the Cowboys aren't going to be good for a long time.
No.
I believe that.
Yeah.
Unless Shoddy can turn it around. All right, Max, why
I
don't you
do
go
like
ahead
Shoddy.
with your worst loss?
Worst loss. I kind of am flipping if I want the one game to be best win or worst loss, but I think the Titans were an ugly,
Titans?
ugly. Yeah, that's what I'm going with.
Oh, you're
worst
going
loss.
Titans. Okay.
Yeah. I believed in them so much. They made the Colts look good again. I don't really believe in either of those teams. I don't see the Colts being able to keep this going. Do you?
No, I don't either, but I really think that the Titans should fire their coach. I don't think it's like a Cam Ward issue because he's a rookie. It can't really be his fault.
No,
the
no.
roster isn't very good, but this team is just so poorly coached every week that they
We
have
could-
like these mental errors and coaching.
Did
errors,
you
so.
say, Max? Did you say that you believed in the Titans?
Today, I thought they were going to maybe finally show us something, and they just did the complete opposite. Could see that coach being gone. Who is their coach again?
Brian Callahan?
Brian Callahan.
Exactly.
Yeah. He's a zero.
Probably the least known coach in all of
roster's
the
a zero.
NFL.
He might be the least known coach in the NFL.
Yeah.
It might be him or like the Saints coach, Kellen. Moore.
Kellen, people know Kellen Moore from the Cowboys, though.
Yeah, I guess so. I'll go ahead with my worst loss. We'll keep it moving here, and I'm going to go with the Green Bay Packers. Everyone in the media, everyone on the team handed themselves the Week 2 Super Bowl, and it turns out that the Packers' offense still has some major issues if they can't score more than 10 points in a game. And losing a close one like that to the Browns is that one stinks because this NFC 1 seed is going to come down to just a pretty slim margin between like them or the Eagles, possibly the Rams, but that was a tough loss for the Rams today. So losing a game like that to the Browns, like a bottom 3 team everyone thinks in the NFL, not a good start. Thoughts on the Packers game?
Go ahead, Tuck.
I was just gonna say, I feel like my mind didn't change about the Packers today. I guess they're good, and I still think they are good, but they're gonna lose games. Like I don't think they're gonna win the Super Bowl.
Yeah, but
like
isn't
some
that kind
people
of
thought.
alarming to lose a game to the Browns compared to like losing a game to any other team?
That's the NFL. Weird crap happens like this. They clearly didn't take them as serious as they should have, and the Browns defense is good. And in the first half, Jordan Love seemed to be sacked like 6 times. So I still think the Packers are good. I never thought the Packers were unbeatable. So move on. In my opinion.
Max, any final thoughts?
They were my survivor pick. I have them
yeah.
as my individual pick.
Point of order. I've officially won Survivor through 2 weeks, so at least I've got something going on this podcast.
That's tough. I think the alarm bells would be going a little bit if I was a Packers fan after that loss. Jordan Love did not look good at all. I think
Jordan Love might not be good against
brutal.
like big games, big spots. I don't know.
No,
I mean, he did beat the Cowboys in Dallas a couple of years ago, but about
As
the biggest
far
spots
as-
you're gonna get.
As far as the board goes, I think that this was like the most obvious worst loss.
Yeah, that was the chalk pick. Me and you kind of went separate directions.
We
but
had to
Lalo
talk about
was
it.
good. Yeah.
I'm going to go ahead with the best win, and I thought that these are two. I still think that these are two still pretty good teams, and that is the Chargers beating the Broncos. This game really could have went either way. The line was +3 for Denver, and that was exactly a push. So Vegas knows exactly what they're doing again. Justin Herbert, when things are going well, things are going really well, as John Tucker said. And when things are going bad, things are going real bad for the Chargers. But he did find a way today, when things are going bad, to kind of turn it around and come out with a win. So I think that's Justin Herbert taking a step compared to what he would do in previous years. Max, is that what you were going to say?
Well, I was going to point out that Tuck said that when things were going bad, and then he turned it around with that.
That's what I'm saying. I think that this could be a step. This is normally
So
a
you
game
agree
that the
with John, or
Chargers
you disagree
lose.
with John?
No, I'm saying like I think that this could be a step. I think I'm going to need to see more than one time that it happens, but it's a step in the right direction.
My Chargers.
I still kind of stand by what I said. Like
Yeah, I'm still more on your side than not on your side, but I'm
like in the first half he was really good. They were moving the ball down the field like every time they got the ball. And then at some point the Broncos the game completely flipped. And up until like the last drive, maybe 2 drives, Justin Herbert kind of stunk. And he still didn't do that much the last couple drives. He was just throwing it, 8 yards up the middle of the Lad McConkey and just moving the change, which I guess isn't bad football. But he wasn't doing anything special until that Keenan Allen throw. That Keenan Allen throw was a very good throw.
Yeah, on the flip side, what do you think of Bo Nix? Everyone's like ready to like have him have this big year 2 step, and he hasn't really done anything. He's missed a couple guys. He like overthrew 3 bombs today, where they probably all 3 could have been touchdowns. I just don't know if Bo Nix is truly ready to take that next step as much as people in the media and former players that we like to criticize in this podcast think.
Yep. I'm documented saying it. He stinks. Out on the Broncos.
Broncos still have an elite defense, so it's not like Bo Nix needs to be like some world beater. He just needs to be like a pretty solid quarterback, and he wasn't really able to get it done today when they had plenty of chances to put that game away.
Are the Chargers running away with this division?
They might be after we see this Kansas City team lose tonight. That's gonna be a big hill to climb for the Kansas City Chiefs.
I want it to be known that I am not out on the Broncos. I think they are just fine.
I'm not either.
Their defense is very good. And Bo Nix started last year very slow, picked it up. I wouldn't be shocked if the same thing happens.
Okay.
Yeah.
John, you go ahead with your best win.
My best win will come as a shock to absolutely nobody. It's a team that I have stood with through thick and thin, and today was beautiful. The Carolina Panthers, they won 30-0 against the Atlanta Falcons in a absolute blowout. How do I put this? I would just say watch out for the Panthers. This is the team that I was hoping to see week 1. Thought I would see week 2. I started to see this team week 2 in the fourth quarter. They made a glorious comeback against the Arizona Cardinals to cover the spread in the fourth quarter.
Back to cover the spread. Just a big backdoor cover.
Nearly won that game. They did have the ball late. Let me just tell you the Panthers' next 4 games. They play the Patriots, they play the Dolphins, they play the Cowboys, and they play the Jets. That is 4 games that are all very, very winnable.
It is.
So if you want to get your, playoff futures in on the Carolina Panthers, now would be the time. Your thoughts?
I don't know if I'd go that far because I've still seen Bryce Young play quarterback. I don't trust this defense enough either, even though I guess that they put a goose egg up against the Falcons tonight. So I mean, you might just be talking me into this Panthers team. I don't know. I haven't seen it. I didn't touch that game today because I didn't trust either side, and I'm glad I didn't. But I might just have to start betting the knee to your Panthers here. I got nothing else to say. Like, if they win 30-0, like, what am I going to say for confidence?
You can't say a single negative thing about this Panthers team.
I can't.
Listen, again, I'll tell you, there's reasoning behind why I like them. Looking at Dave Canales, he's always calm on the sidelines, calm, cool, collected. And Bryce Young's a gamer. A gamer
is still a stretch.
The work speaks. All you had to do is watch the game today. He did what he needed to do. And again, 4 straight winnable games coming up. And if you want to hop on, now's the time.
Okay. Max, why don't you go ahead with your best win?
Really, really exciting win. The Philadelphia Eagles. Unbelievable cover and win.
Wait, you know this is best win, not luckiest win, correct?
Best win. Best win by far. They always make it exciting. Not really, but you actually did get to see some more A.J. Brown targets.
Yeah, Devontae got a little bit too.
Devontae
Smith?
Yeah. So the passing game showed up. I don't know, just loved that ending. That was awesome.
Yeah, that was really unfortunate for those of us that had
Would hate to
Rams
be on the other
plus
side of
3.
that one.
Yeah, that was unfortunate for.
I
for
haven't laughed that hard. I haven't laughed that hard in a long time.
That was so
Max got
awesome.
up screaming at the TV. Lewis was devastated. Just a shocking turn of events. Shocking.
Also, like I'm really hoping like Big Dom got fined another $75,000 for the Eagles. If anyone saw that report this week, Big Dom texting during the somewhere where you're not supposed to text, and it sounds like he made the Eagles, Mr. Laurie, pay $75,000. So hopefully that comes directly out of Big Dom's paycheck.
Right.
Let's just go ahead and garnish those wages.
Where do you guys see the Vikings lining up between those two teams?
They would be 3 out of those 2 teams. I don't think they're better than either of them.
Yeah.
Eagles, Rams?
Eagles, Rams.
Oh, we're worse. Yeah, definitely worse.
You think significantly?
Yes.
With
they're a tier or
JJ?
2 below.
With JJ right now?
Yeah.
Yes, we lost to the Falcons, who just lost 30-0 to the Panthers.
It's hard to see, but
Yeah, that could be a preview of the NFC Championship game right there
Yeah.
again.
I wouldn't go that far with the
Bucks.
Rams.
The Rams are good. They got a legit defense.
They're good,
Stafford
but
stays
just
healthy. They should have
listen.
won that game. Let's
Stafford
just
was
say they make the
grabbing his
kick.
back a lot that game.
Yeah, he kind of was.
That's why I don't think they're gonna make it. He's gonna get hurt.
That's fair. That's fair.
Any other games? Just maybe some quick hitters. 49ers stay undefeated against the Cardinals. Any thoughts?
Yeah, neither of these teams deserve to be 3-0. I think that both these teams deserve to lose that game. That's just kind of pathetic that one of those teams is able to win, because that's a spot where both those teams should have lost.
Completely agree.
We
So I
touched
stayed
on
away
that
from it.
last Sunday, but
Yeah.
Seahawks Saints complete blowout. That was
I think an
boring.
interesting one is the
Easy.
Steelers Patriots, because that was kind of a game that showed which direction both those teams' seasons were going. I'm still not totally convinced that the Steelers are very good, but I think that this really showed that the Patriots are a lot farther away than a lot of people think. A lot of people were talking about them to go to the playoffs, and it doesn't seem like that's happening anytime soon.
B-Flow might murder Aaron Rodgers next week.
Yeah, that's true. Especially with
Yeah,
Van Ginkel,
that is.
Grenard all back.
Yeah.
I'm curious. I do feel like the Steelers are similar to the teams they had the last couple of years.
Their defense
somehow-
is good, though.
They somehow just get turnovers. Like, they force teams into turnovers at the most opportune times. I don't know how they do it. It's how they win games. They always win the one-score games. They're never winning blowouts. And Aaron Rodgers is slightly better than the quarterbacks they've had in the last few years. So they're probably, they're frisky. I wouldn't say they're going to make the playoffs or not. I don't know yet. But they are a frisky team that I feel like can beat anybody.
Yeah. I don't think there's
Watt
anything else really
finally
to
showed up.
go through, though. I think that we kind of hit it all.
Yeah, I agree. We'll keep this one shorter. We'll be back on Thursday to, preview next week. And it'll be week 4. Season's already flying by. Already 3 weeks will have been in the books by then. Thanks, everybody, for listening. Again, we'll see you Thursday morning. Like, subscribe, follow all the social media platforms. Other
Like
than
and
that,
subscribe.
Adios.